Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone and depending on the country you're gonna view. You've been watching this. You'll be watching this live from. Good morning. Hope you're happy Sunday. This morning, I know many of you going to church. Yeah, many of you going to church, some of you just going to relax, some are stay home, some of you going different places. Well, today I'm staying at home and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my breadfruit, roast breadfruit, and my roast breadfruit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roast this breadfruit and then I'm gonna fry it. I'm gonna look after, I don't have any salt, I don't have any ackee. It looked like Aki is very scarce. So I'm gonna look after saltfish and calaloo with um, fried breadfruit. But first, I'm gonna roast the breadfruit. So I'm gonna show you how I roast my breadfruit, and I just pray that the gas won't finish on me. So I'm gonna. So when I'm roasting my breadfruit, guys, the first thing that you do when you're roasting your breadfruit, you're gonna cut, like you're gonna make a cross. You're gonna make a cross at the bottom of the breadfruit. Why you cut the breadfruit like an X? You're gonna make an X because when you put some people use the microwave and or the oven. Some people use the microwave or the oven to bake, to roast or bake their breadfruit. But I am using the stove. I'm gonna roast it, the breadfruit on the stove. There's so much cobweb right here. I'm gonna come from little cobweb there. So guys, so the reason why I cut the bottom of the breadfruit like an X, because when I put the breadfruit on the fire, I'm gonna put this part of the breadfruit that I'm gonna cut like this. I'm gonna cut it like this. And it's good when you're roasting the breadfruit to get a roasting breadfruit, not a cooking breadfruit. Look for roasting breadfruit. And sometimes they say the yellow heart breadfruit, the yellow heart breadfruit. There are different types of breadfruit. The yellow heart breadfruit is the best breadfruit to roast for roasting. So you have some breadfruit that are just for cooking soup and cooking food, while you have the breadfruit for roasting. The roasting breadfruit are the ones like the yellow heart, if you can get it. But if you don't get the yellow heart breadfruit, you can still get breadfruit that can be roast, that is not yellow heart. And see, the first thing I do before roasting my breadfruit is that I'm gonna cut the bottom of the breadfruit like this. And why do I cut the breadfruit like this? Because when you I'm gonna put the breadfruit on the stove like this, and I want the heat to go penetrate up inside the breadfruit. So that is why I cut the bottom of the breadfruit like that. So when I put it on the fire, the heat go up into the breadfruit and cook the breadfruit. So what I'm gonna do with this breadfruit, I'm gonna roast it first, and I'm showing you how I roast the breadfruit. And after roasting the breadfruit, I'm gonna fry it. I'm gonna fry it. So guys, this is how I'm showing you how I'm gonna look after my roast bread. I'm gonna roast it. So I'm looking after fry breadfruit, and I'm gonna look after saltfish with calaloo. So any Jamaican, the best thing to look after roast breadfruit with is ackee. But I don't have any ackee. I've been looking for ackee and I don't see any ackee. So I have some calaloo and I have some saltfish. That is what I'm gonna look after with my roast breadfruit for dinner, for breakfast. So see how I cut the breadfruit into right across like that, like a cross. That's what I did. I cut the breadfruit with the knife across. So when I put it on the stove, the heat go up into the breadfruit and cook it. So I'm gonna put it on the stove now. So you see I put it on the stove, and I'm gonna cook my breadfruit. So while I'm cooking the breadfruit, this is my saltfish. You know, guys, the best thing to eat your bread is your roast breadfruit. When you roast the breadfruit, you know, guess what, guys? You see, when I look after ackee and saltfish, I roast my breadfruit. When I roast my breadfruit, I don't fry it. When I'm looking after ackee and saltfish, I just roast it and I cut it up and eat it. It can be done that way. You can roast it and just cut it up and eat it. Some people they like to fry it. So some people they roast the breadfruit, and after roasting the breadfruit, then they fry it. So this morning, because I don't have any ackee, and I'm gonna use calaloo and saltfish. This calaloo in Africa they call it skumawiki. In Jamaica we call it calaloo. So what I'm gonna do, this is my saltfish. I'm using a quarter pound of saltfish. So in the meantime, I need to boil off, and I need to boil off the salt that is on the saltfish. There's too much salt on the saltfish. I have to boil it off. Some people would put the saltfish from overnight. What I should do last night, I should put the saltfish to soak in some water from overnight, so the salt all come out. But I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna put it on the fire and I'm gonna cook the saltfish, half parboil it, so the salt come out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna get some water. Bear in mind, guys, I have a very small kitchen. My kitchen is not a big one, so bear in mind that, you know. So I'm gonna parboil this saltfish so some of the salt come off of it. Because if I don't do that, the saltfish, this is gonna be extremely salt, because you know saltfish have a lot of salt on it. So you have to put the saltfish to soak from overnight. Or what you can do is you can boil the saltfish in some hot water to get off some of the salt. So guys, thank you guys for joining. Thank you for those that like. Please like, subscribe, and let me show you how I look after my breadfruit, fried breadfruit, and calaloo. Calaloo is a green vegetable. It's full of iron. This is, you see, when you lack iron, if the doctor say you're iron deficiency, and you can get some calaloo and look after calaloo. Calaloo have a lot of iron. You see calaloo and liver, like you see the liver, the cow liver. We eat liver in Jamaica. Cow liver, calaloo, um, cooked banana, cooked banana. Those are high in iron. So the green banana that we cook, the calaloo, or if you have liver, whether chicken liver, cow liver, when you look after those, they give you iron. Iron, if you don't want to take the iron tablet. One time the doctor told me that I'm anemic. And when the doctor told me that I'm anemic and I lack iron, I started to feed up on calaloo and liver. And that helped me with my iron intake. So one thing you understand, when you're roasting the breadfruit, if you're roasting the breadfruit, most people when they roast their breadfruit, they roast their breadfruit outdoor. I don't have an outdoor stove or so. So when you roast the breadfruit, it give off the smell. You understand? So you have to open the windows, and I'm gonna open the windows and the door, and open up the windows and the door, because when the breadfruit roasting, it give off this scent. It will fill up the house with a lot of not smoke, but the scent of the breadfruit. So I have to open the windows and the doors so that the scent come out of it. So yeah, so superpower you would want. Superpower, I'm not thinking about any superpower right now. So guys, my breadfruit is roasting, and as I said, I'm gonna boil off some of the salt of the saltfish. So let me see if this, so let me, so what I'm gonna do in the meantime, while my breadfruit is cooking, is roasting, when I roast the breadfruit, and I'm gonna get the seasoning. I'm gonna get the season. Welcome guys. How you doing today? How is your day, everyone? Where are you viewing this live from? Which country are you viewing this live from, and what time it is in your country? And is it cold? Is it hot? It is rainy. Is it summer? Right here, as you can see in Jamaica, we are approaching summer, and it is extremely hot. It is extremely hot at this time of the year, guys. So I just want to wish you, a good day. Whether good morning, good night, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your country and your time zone. So I'm taking you along with me, guys, to show you how I look at my breakfast, and I'm looking after roast breadfruit with calaloo and saltfish, and I'm gonna give you a step-by-step method in which I use. So let me just shout you out, guys. Let me give you a shout out, guys. Good morning, good morning. Are you hearing me well? Are you hearing, are you seeing the video clearly? And I just give you some love in the meantime. Are you hearing the video? Because I want you to hear clearly what I'm saying, and I want you to see. Are you seeing are you seeing properly? Because sometimes when the sun shine on the camera, sometimes it become blurry. Are you are you seeing the video, the live clear, or is it blurry? Let me know. Are you hearing? I turn up the phone very high. The volume is turned up. So let me get my seasoning. So guess what? I'm gonna add some carrot to the calaloo. I'm gonna cut up some calaloo, some carrots with the calaloo too, guys. See? So that's a difference. Most people don't put um most people, Jamaicans, when they look after calaloo, they don't put anything in, like carrot in there. But I'm making calaloo with a difference. I'm very creative when it comes onto the kitchen. I'm very creative, guys. Please subscribe and like the video. Thank you, guys, for your support. Subscribing and like the video. Thank you. So this is my scallion. In the meantime, while the breadfruit is roasting, and the saltfish is parboiled on the fire to get out some of the salt, I'm gonna cut up my seasoning. In the meantime, I'm not gonna waste any time. I got knife there. I need to go to the supermarket right now. So this is my scallion. This is my thyme. I have my pepper. I need to stock up the fridge. I need to stock up my fridge with some seasoning now. My seasoning is running out, guys. Guys, look at this. I have some mango that I got from church yesterday. I'm gonna make some smoothie with this mango later on. So I'm gonna make some smoothie. So let me put it there. So let me start by cutting up my scallion. Guys, I hope you all hearing me properly. And I hope don't mind. So while I'm waiting for the breadfruit to roast, and the breadfruit, when you're roasting the breadfruit, you have to keep on turn it around, turn it on all four sides until it is roast. So I'm gonna turn the breadfruit. You see, all sides have to be black. All sides have to be black like this. then you know. And while you test your breadfruit to see if it is properly cooked, you see when all the sides of the breadfruit are completely black because it is roast. After all side is black, if you want to find out if the breadfruit is raw, is cooked, you take the knife. You see the knife? The hole that I bore, you see the hole that I bore in the bottom of the breadfruit, you take the knife and you push up into it. And if you see the knife go up into the breadfruit smoothly, and when you take out the knife it is clear, then you know your breadfruit is properly cooked. That's a secret to know how your breadfruit is properly cooked. So you don't have to be having it on the fire cooking until you burn up the whole breadfruit. So guys, I'm gonna cut up my seeds. I'm gonna take you along. Let me see if I can turn this breadfruit. Alright. I'm gonna, as I said before, I'm turning the breadfruit on all sides, guys. So the next process is to cut up my seasoning in the meantime. So this is my scallion, guys. I will be using a lot of scallion because my onion is finished. Yes, my onion is finished. So I'll be using a lot of scallion to improvise. So you have to be very creative in the kitchen. You have to know when you don't have one thing, you try something else. But you have to improvise in the kitchen. So I'm cutting up. I'm not wasting any time. So while everything is on the fire, I turn off the fire underneath the saltfish because I'm not boiling the saltfish, guys. I am just scalding off some of the salt of the saltfish, so the saltfish won't be too salt when I cook it. You can put your saltfish to soak from overnight to get off the salt off of it, or you can parboil it to get off some of the salt. Then you wash it with some water and pick it up and leave it in the water to go and soak off some more of the salt off of it, because you don't want to have the saltfish should be salty. You don't want to have high blood pressure. Too much salt things give you high blood pressure, guys. I think I need some more scallion. I'm going to use some more scallion, guys, because my onion is finished and I don't go grocery shopping as yet, guys. When I take care of my credit card, then I will go grocery shopping. That's when I pay my credit card bill, then I use my credit card to go grocery shopping. So the I'm waiting for my bank statement, so that I can go and pay my credit card bill. So because if you pay the credit card too early, it can cause problems. So you pay the credit card and the due date, so you don't incur any service charge or overpayment charge or whatever. So I'm waiting for my due date and I pay my credit card, and then that's where I pay all of my expenses from. So any Jamaican in the house? If you're a Jamaican, you're supposed to know how to look after roast breadfruit. Some people just go and buy. Yeah, there's a man down the road that sell roast breadfruit, but I prefer to roast my own breadfruit. It's cheaper for me to buy the breadfruit and roast it myself. So some people can't bother with the roasting, they just go and buy the one that is already roasted. But I roast my own breadfruit. As a matter of fact, I got this breadfruit. And I get this breadfruit and I didn't have to pay for it. So I'm gonna roast it myself. And I'm gonna show you when I roast it, how I peel it, how I cut it up. I'm gonna show you how I fry it and all of that. I'm gonna show you the step-by-step process of how we look after roast breadfruit or fried breadfruit in Jamaica. So if you are Jamaican and you have not, you don't know, you come to Jamaica and you see, you hear about this roast breadfruit. Hi, at Star only. How you doing? So if you hear, if you're Jamaican or if you're foreign and you hear about roast breadfruit and ackee and saltfish and you don't know, I am doing okay. How are you doing? So if you hear about these things and you don't know how it is done, I'm showing you how we do it. How are you doing? Which country are you? Are you Jamaican? Are you from US? Are you from Canada? From Europe? Which country are you viewing this live from at Star? I'm here in Jamaica. So as I said, I'm gonna put some, you can't hear me. Okay, sorry. Is it, oh my God. Yeah. So I was saying to you, you can't hear. So let me see if we can turn up this. So I was saying to you, are you here now? Are you here? And I was asking you which country are you from, Jamaica, or which country are you viewing from? I was asking you which country are you from, Jamaica, or which country are you viewing from? Can you hear now, guys? Are you hearing me clearly now? Can you hear now, guys? Are you hearing me clearly now? Guys, the breeze is blowing the door. If you can hear me, let me know. Yeah. If you can hear me, let me know. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put the carrot in it. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put the carrot in it. Are you seeing clearly? Are you hearing clearly, guys? Let me know, please. So I want you to hear the video so you can get the tutorial. I want you to get the tutorial of how to look after the breadfruit. So let me hear. Everybody hearing clearly? The breadfruit. So let me hear. Everybody hearing clearly? So I'm cutting up the seasoning. This knife is dull, guys. The knife is dull. The knife want to sharpen. This knife is dull, guys. The knife is dull. The knife want to sharpen. At Star, are you hearing me now? At Star, are you hearing me now? I feel like the phone. I feel like the thing is echoing. Let me turn down this phone. I think it's echoing, guys. Ouch. So I'm cutting up the scallion, guys. This season will be used in the calaloo. So I'm cut the calaloo and the saltfish this season. So while my breadfruit is roasting, in the meantime I'm cutting up the scallion, the thyme, pepper, and all the season that I will be using in my, oh my god. Any Jamaican in the house? Any Jamaican in the house that know how to look after calaloo, roast breadfruit? Have you ever roasted a breadfruit yet? A lot of Jamaicans don't know how to roast breadfruit, especially maybe the younger generations. Maybe they don't cook. They don't like to cook. The younger generation of Jamaicans, maybe they don't like to cook. They will eat a lot of fast food, Kentucky, Burger King, um, they would go and buy the ready-made food. They don't like to cook, guys. A lot of Jamaican, I realize, when I was growing up, Sunday was a day. When I was growing up in Jamaica, Sunday was a day where everybody stay home and cook their food, your rice and peas, your chicken, your oxtail. If you eat pork, all you just stay home and look. Maybe you eat your rice and peas and you get it with oxtail and fried chicken or steamed fish with chicken, because chicken has to be in it. Chicken has to be on the plate. So on Sundays you get two meats and your rice and peas or potato salad, your mashed potato and your carrot juice, beetroot, or your sour sap juice, or your cereal. And Sundays that was a tradition in Jamaica. But now things and times has changed, and these younger generation are not so delicate anymore in the kitchen. So if you are a young person, if you're a young people and you have that attitude, you can let me know. If you're a young person that don't like to be in the kitchen, you don't like to be in the kitchen cooking, let me know. A lot of young people don't like to spend the time in the kitchen anymore. So when you go on a Sunday, Kentucky is full up, Burger King is full up. They are so Americanized nowadays. These young people are so Americanized nowadays. If you are in the Caribbean, if you are in the other Caribbean country, do you see this trend in your country also? Because in Jamaica, I'm picking up this trend. Yeah, I'm putting some carrots in my calaloo. So this I cut up my season. Let me see what I have here. I have some Maggi all-purpose powdered season that I'm gonna use. Let me put it one side. What do I have? I need my salt, my cooking oil. I might tip a little cloves in it. I like to put cloves in my food. I like to put cloves is good. Cloves is a very healthy thing. So I like to put cloves in, just a bit of cloves in my food, guys. You Jamaicans may not do it, but as I tell, I cook very healthy and creative. And if I want, I can put some pimento. If I want, I can put pimento in it too. I can drop a few pieces of pimento in it, because pimento seed give your food taste. I like the taste of pimento, so I will drop a little piece of pimento in it, not much. So I cook my Jamaican food with a difference, guys. Let me turn the breadfruit. It needs turning, guys. See, the breadfruit is becoming black. So let me close up the seasoning until I'm ready for it. Now this is my calaloo. I need to get my calaloo out of this bag. Thank God the calaloo don't spoil. Yes, I can still use this calaloo. Let me get the calaloo here. I'm going to wash it in the bag. I don't have much calaloo, so I don't want it to waste. Washing my calaloo. So I put my calaloo in this, guys. If you don't know what calaloo is, let me show you what calaloo is. You might see it in the supermarket, and it might be it's in your country and you call it a different name. In some African country they call it skumawiki. But it's a green vegetable full of iron. This is calaloo. This is calaloo. It's not cooked as yet. So this is calaloo. So I'm just preparing everything. I like to prepare everything, make sure everything is in order. Then I begin to cook. I cut up my season, have my calaloo ready. Now I'm gonna take off the, the, the saltfish off the fire, and I'm gonna, um, there's a lot of scale on the saltfish. There's a lot of scale on the saltfish, guys. So let me put this calaloo one side until I'm ready for it. Now, this is this. Remember I told you that I put the saltfish on the fire to boil, so some of the salt can come off of it. So this, so it is half, so the saltfish is now parboiled. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna I'm gonna show you how I strip off this. Remember, the saltfish has scale on it, and I'm gonna use the knife and strip clean off the scale off the saltfish, guys. And then I'm gonna pick up the saltfish very fine. So for you, right, you know. Somebody is trying to call me right now. My sister is trying to call me, but I can't right now because I'm on the live with you guys. I can't right now. So see, I strip off the scale off the saltfish, guys. Please like and subscribe. So I'm gonna cut up the saltfish very in small pieces. But you're not gonna fry the saltfish as big as this. You're gonna cut it up in small pieces. That's what we do. So I'm gonna break up the saltfish in small. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of salt still on it, so I'm gonna soak it in some water. There's a lot of salt still on the saltfish, so I'm cutting it in small pieces, guys. I'm breaking up the saltfish in small pieces. I hope you can see what I'm doing here, guys. So this is how we do it in Jamaica. We cut up our saltfish in very small pieces. So the breadfruit is roasting properly, guys. So let me put the saltfish to soak in some more water because it is very salty still. See, the breadfruit is coming on. Wait, guys, can you hear me? Sending you love, guys, love and kisses and everything. How are you this morning? So the saltfish is still salty, guys. I wonder if I should put it back in today. So in the meantime, let me do away with this rubbish. Get away with these. I'm clearing the place. Making space in the kitchen by washing up some of these dishes in the meantime. Getting away, getting rid of some of these rubbish, this so I can make more space because I have a very small kitchen, as you can see, guys. Yes, a very small kitchen. Maybe I don't know if you can see the breadfruit and the fire. I don't know. Let me see. You can see the breadfruit and the fire roasting. Yes. Put back these in the fridge. So this is from the fridge. This is the bottom of the fridge. So some little stuff is in it. I'm cleaning it out. If you know, you know. If you know what this is, you know. Cleaning the fridge. I'm multitasking. Cleaning the fridge, guys. So this is the part of the fridge that I put my seasoning, my tomato, my onion, my thyme. So this is the bottom, the tray at the bottom of the fridge. But you know, it have a lot of little dust in there, dust from the scallion and the thyme and the onion. So I'm cleaning it up, guys. Right. This is the glass. Can't make it break. I have to hold it properly so it don't break, guys. This is the glass for the tray in the fridge, and it has something spill on it, something throw away, and it has to be washing it. So guys, in the meantime, the breadfruit is roasting in the meantime, and the saltfish is soaking in some water to get out some of the salt. So in the meantime, I'm multitasking and doing something else, guys. So this is what I'm doing. I have to put by these things that can make it great. Breadfruit is roasting. Let me turn this breadfruit. I don't want it to burn. This can be very burn. Can burn if you're not careful, guys. So I'm gonna put back these in the fridge now. Before I put this in the fridge, let me do something, guys. I'm gonna strip off these. Because it look like it's drying up, guys. Let me just strip off these. Because if I don't, I maybe have to put it in the top of the freezer. In the freezer, but I have to cut it up. The knife is so dull. I need a sharper knife to cut up this. The knife is getting dull, guys. When you put the scallion at the bottom of the fridge, it easily spoil, you know. So but to put it in the freezer, most people they cut up the season and put it in the freezer. So when they're ready for it, they don't have to be cutting up anything. They just throw it in the meat and whatever they're looking after. But this knife is so dull. Every time, if I don't do this, the next time I go back in the fridge, you have to strip off these. So sometimes the next time I have to go in the fridge, it gonna come brown again, and then the whole thing will waste. Yes, hi, Flexion. Yes, I remember you. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm okay. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than the other day. Yes, nice to have you. How is everything? How is life? At flex flex chin. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name. Let me just call you flex at fly flex. I can't pronounce that name. Oh my god. Is it what is that Spanish European name? What name? I'm trying to pronounce your name, guys. Sorry about that. Forgive me if I don't pronounce some of your name properly. I speak English and Patois. That's what I speak. I don't speak any other language. So forgive me. You know, sometimes we make wrong pronunciation, but it's not an insult. It's just that, yes, I'm not able to pronounce the name. So forgive me, guys. Patois is our local dialect, but English is our original language. So I'm gonna wash these. I'm gonna put back these in the fridge. So take off all of these little brown spot off of it. No, I'm gonna put it in the, I'm not gonna put it in the freezer. And I don't feel to cut it up today. I'm lazy. I don't feel to cut it up today. Because the knife is already dull. So I'm gonna put it back in the fridge. So as you can see guys, I'm clearing up the kitchen with my breadfruit. So let me keep on turning this breadfruit. As you see, the breadfruit is coming up. It's coming up guys. You have to keep on turning the breadfruit. Oh, you're Vietnamese. Okay. No, I see why. All right. I understand. I know you understand me. You know, sometimes some of us can't pronounce English name, and persons that speak English can't pronounce French and Spanish and Vietnamese and European names, Russian names, Germany names, and you know, so that is just a part of life. You know, we speak according to our language, and we find it difficult to pronounce certain names. So we have to forgive each other. So I'm throwing away this rubbish here. So stay tuned guys. I'm showing you how I look after this wonderful Jamaican breakfast. I'm showing you how I look after this sweet, delicious Jamaican breakfast. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the pot that I'm gonna look after the calaloo in. I have two frying pans. I have two frying pans. This is the non-sticky one, and this is the one. But I prefer to use this one because this one burns things easily. This one don't burn things easily, and it is older. I prefer to use this one. So I'm gonna wash them up. So I'm making sure I wash my pots clean. The pots that I'm going to use, I make sure they are clean. Yes. I don't look after things. My kitchen, my utensils, my pots have to be properly clean. Everything that I use in the kitchen has to be properly clean before I cook. Before I cook in them, or I drink, or I eat from them. So my breadfruit is roasting properly, guys. Any Jamaican in the house? Any Jamaican in the house? I know I have a lot of subscribers that they watch silently. They won't say anything. So I'll make sure, see, everything is washed properly. The next thing I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get the calaloo. Calaloo is very good for iron. If you're an iron deficiency, if the doctor say you have iron deficiency, then eat a lot of calaloo. Cook a lot of calaloo. It is very good. This vegetable is very good for it is very good for iron. So if you're iron, if you're anemia, if you're anemia, or you lack iron deficiency, then this is very good. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the saltfish in it. Not so salt anymore. Not so salt anymore. So I get the saltfish. I think this one come more right. I don't know how this is gonna taste. I think you want more. I hope it is not too salt, guys. So I'm sprinkling the saltfish over the calaloo, and I'm gonna add in the seasoning. So I'm adding in my seasoning now, guys. See? Adding my seasoning to it. This is how I'm making my calaloo. Making calaloo Jamaican style. Add it with my carrots. I think I should add, maybe I should put more carrot in it, I don't know. No, my powdered season, all-purpose powdered season. I don't need to add any salt to the saltfish because it is already salt. I got get my oil. I'm not gonna throw any water into it because I realize that the calaloo can spring its own water. So this is, I have some vegetable oil here, and I have another one. So I'm gonna use this first and then finish this one because there's a little bit leave in this. Drain it out properly. So this can throw away now. And guys, it is not good to use overnight oil. So anytime you cook and you have oil left over, anytime you cook and like you're frying chicken and you have oil left over, so if you have the oil left over, you can, like a fried chicken, you can put it in your fridge, but make it safe for 1 day. Guess what? You know it's not good for you to have reuse oil. Reuse oil is not good for your health. I just realized um, reused oil can give you cancer. So if you have oil, so for example, you fry your chicken and you have the oil left over in the frying pan, you can put it in a bucket or something and put it in your fridge, but maybe for 1 day. I prefer maybe it's a 2 day or 1 day, but don't have the oil in there for 1 week, 1 month. Those reuse oil and be using it because it's not good for your health. So because when I realized that these reuse oil can give you cancer. I remember one time I went to this restaurant. A long time ago, I went to this restaurant in the morning to buy breakfast, and I was so hungry. And when I went to the restaurant to buy breakfast, as I'm starting to eat the breakfast, my stomach sicky, sicky, sick. And I said to myself, I wonder if I'm pregnant. Because it's only when I'm pregnant I feel my stomach sick like this. So same time I was so sick. Can I be pregnant? This 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 feeling is bringing me back to when I was pregnant and have this feeling. And there's a doctor, Natal Hospital in Crossroad is near to the restaurant, and I went over there to my doctor to do a pregnancy test. And I was telling my doctor I don't know what, and I did the pregnancy test and I wasn't pregnant. But he said to me, when you reuse oil, when you ever eat some food and when you eat the food your stomach sick, reuse oil can cause your stomach to feel upset and sick. So it is not good. And from that time I don't use reuse oil. If I'm using reuse oil, it must be for 1 day, not for long, because it can make your stomach sick and you just don't want to eat the food anymore. It is not good for your health. So now I'm gonna put. Did I add some cloves in here? Where's the cloves? I think I add some cloves in this thing. So I'm gonna put it on the fire now. I'm not gonna add no water to the calaloo. I'm gonna turn on the fire and keep spinning it and make it spring. The calaloo spring its own water. So in the meantime, I need to turn the calaloo, not the calaloo, this side. This side need to. So you see the breadfruit is roasting properly. In the meantime, let me wash up these dishes. When I'm finished, when I finish roasting the breadfruit, I'm gonna fry it. So I'm giving you a step-by-step method of how we look after you hear Jamaica talk about roast breadfruit and ackee and saltfish, or roast breadfruit with calaloo, roast breadfruit with liver, roast breadfruit with chicken. Yes, roast breadfruit or fried breadfruit. I'm showing you how we do it. Put on the cover on the pot. Because I have a very small kitchen, let me wash up these dishes so I can get more space in the kitchen, guys. I'm gonna say, guys, welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming back and watching my videos. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate every one of you that subscribe to this channel, and I will try my best to keep you entertained on this channel and to give you good content, because that's the least I can do for you guys, because you make the effort to watch my videos and you make the effort to come and listen to my live. So guys, I promise you, I appreciate. I don't take you for granted. I don't take my subscribers for granted, because you come to watch my video, and I promise you to keep you entertained, keep you informed, and to educate you. So when you come on this channel, you can learn a lot of stuff. Yes, this is a teaching channel. A teaching channel. Yes. This is my favorite teacup, guys. My favorite teacup. So I'm just washing up those plates that I use up, because the plates are already washed up. So I'm just washing up those that are already used up. Those that I used up a while ago, that's what I'm washing. I don't have to put no water in the calaloo, because the calaloo springs its own water, guys. And it smells so good. I don't want it to burn up, guys. So let me show you how my calaloo is cooking without no water. The calaloo is springing its own water, guys. Look here. I didn't put no water in the calaloo. And you see how water springing up in the calaloo? So yeah, look at my breadfruit. It's roasting, and the fire there. It have a long way to go. When the breadfruit is properly cooked, you put the knife through here, and if the knife come out solid, without anything on it, then you know the breadfruit is properly cooked. So guys, I think I need to add some more water. No, not too much water, some more oil. want it to burn. So I don't want the calaloo to burn, so I have to keep spinning it. Some people don't like the calaloo and the cabbage to be, they like it to be just half cooked. Some people don't like the vegetable to be properly cooked, and I guess that's the best way, not to cook out the whole of the substances, but to cook your vegetable, half cooked vegetable. So let me rinse up these plates in the meantime. So guys, remember when you're cooking a calaloo, you don't have to add any water to the calaloo. The calaloo spring its own water. I guess every vegetable spring their own water, guys. So I have to keep on spinning, doing this calaloo here. Maybe I need to add some water, a little water, because so the carrot is in it. Maybe I need to add a little water to it, because the carrot is in it, guys. All because the carrot is in it. That's why I'm going to add a little water to it. Not much water. I want it to spring its own water. I have to be constantly looking at the breadfruit because I don't want my breadfruit to burn up, guys. When I say all sides of the breadfruit, when I say all sides of the breadfruit, when I see all sides of the breadfruit black, when all side of it is properly, black, then you know that the breadfruit is, is ready to cook. I'm gonna put the knife in it like this and test it out. Look at that. You see, when I put the knife in the breadfruit, what comes out? You see what come out? This. So when the breadfruit is properly cooked, when you put the knife in the breadfruit, you're not supposed to see nothing on the knife. When the breadfruit is properly cooked, you're not supposed to see nothing on the knife. That's when you know the breadfruit is roast properly. I don't want my calaloo to burn up. I'm going to show you my calaloo, guys. I have to keep spinning it so it don't burn up, and I want it to. I like when my somehow I like when my vegetables are cooked properly still. Okay, so feel the carrots, the carrot. The best way is not to cook your vegetables. Your vegetables is not supposed to be too properly cooked. Enough to cook all the substances out of it. But I'm saying, but all of the substances are still in the pot. Anyway, I'm going to turn off the fire. And there, my calaloo is finished cooking. It's so easy. It cook easier, quicker than the roast breadfruit. So I'm waiting for my roast breadfruit now, guys. And I have these mangoes. I'm gonna use these mangoes to make juice. So I'm gonna make a little smoothie in the kitchen in the meantime with you guys. Peel these mangoes to make some, I don't know if you call it mango juice or mango smoothie. This is Julie mango. You have different species of mangoes in Jamaica. You have Julie mango, East Indian mango, which is my favorite, number mango. You have the fleshy mango. You have the green skin mango, the Bombay mango, all different type of mangoes. Most people like, I will eat this Julie mango, but my favorite mango in Jamaica is the East Indian mango. This mango is sweet, guys, and it was in the fridge, so the mango is also cool and sweet. mm. I like to keep my mangoes in the fridge. Nothing beat a nice, juicy, cold, refreshing mango from the fridge. So this one is a Julie mango. They call this mango Julie mango. Eat your food and mind your own business. That's what they say. Look what, no mind people business. No watch people business. Watch your own. Do your thing in your own way. No watch somebody's growth. Watch your own growth and development. When I was growing up, I was sharing mango. You see, when I was growing up, guys, and if I have one mango to share, guess which part of the mango I want? If I'm sharing one mango between me and my friend, I want the seed. I want the seed, the part of the seed when I'm sharing. I don't know if there's any Jamaicans here can relate. When I'm sharing up a mango, I prefer to get the part with the seed. First time when I eat mango, guys, is it this mango? First time when I was growing up and I eat mango, the seed, when I finish with the seed white, 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 white. There's no yellow on it. Some people don't know eat to eat mango. They eat mangoes like baby. When they eat the mango, the whole of the clothes full of mango. I can be in my best clothes and eat mango, not one juice fall on my clothes. You know? When I was growing up and we used to have mango in the country, I had 12 mangoes. I can sit down and eat 12, 15 mangoes one time. So this one, I just showed it to you. This mango is called, um, this is a green skin. Green skin mango. This mango, the skin can be eaten. It's skin soft. But it's always sweet. This is one of my favorite mango too, guys. I've never used it to make juice. But I don't have enough mango. So I'm going to use it to make juice. It's sweet, guys. So you see, this is a different type of mango. We have different species of mango in Jamaica. Jamaica is blessed with a lot of fruits, guava, knees, berries, sour, sap, sweet, sap, cherry, mangoes of different. We are blessed with a lot of fruit. That's why we call Jamaica the land of food and water. We have the rivers, the time that you've gone to the river, the sea, climbing the falls, going up into the mountains, going hiking. Oh, yes, man, Jamaica has a lot of fun places that you can go when you visit here. What do you think when tourists come to Jamaica, they enjoy Jamaica, so? When you have the money, sometimes the skin hard if you come off of the mango, you see? Mm. Let me watch that. Let me wash it off like this, yeah, and throw it in there. And not wasting any mango juice. I'm getting off everything of it because I want my smoothie to be very rich and thick. Oh my god. You see how my breadfruit looking, guys? It's coming on, guys. You see, when you if you want to know if it's cooked, when you put the knife in there, if the knife don't go down into it smoothly, if the knife go down and you have to force the knife to go down in it, that means the breadfruit don't cook properly. You saw the knife going down? It is finished cooking, guys. So my breadfruit is ready. Let me put this one side first. Let me put this in the fridge until I'm ready to make the smoothie. I'm going to show you how I peel my breadfruit, guys. Ouch. So, let me show you how I peel the breadfruit, guys. We are nearing finishing. So, let me get my plate that I'm going to put it in. So, I need my plate. And remember, after peeling, I'm going to fry it. It's very hot, guys. It's very hot. Wash my knife. Washing my knife. You have to be careful because the breadfruit is so hot it will burn you. It will burn, guys. It will burn. See, I'm peeling the breadfruit now. See? It's very hot, guys. You saw it, please? Ouch! Burning, guys. Burning. Mm. See, guys? Oh my god. It's hot. Ah. I'm holding it like a G. A part of the breadfruit. when I reach that stage. Hey, let me just peel off everything first. Hey. Ouch. This is hot. Ouch. Ah. Ooh. This is hot, guys. Oh my god. Ah. Let me rinse off my hands. Mm. You see this here? I'm using a different. This is the hardest part, guys. Right at the mouth of it is the hardest part. Hey. Oh my god. Shoo. Ooh. Guys. See? Now, guess what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna wash off this knife and I'm gonna show you something, guys. See the breadfruit here? But I'm gonna get off these little black things off of it. So, not contented with these things. Some people might say I'm wasting the breadfruit, but I like to see my breadfruit clean up. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the breadfruit. I'm gonna take off this part. I think this part is too soft. Might be the breadfruit drop and that part too soft. I don't know what happened right there. So I cut the breadfruit in two, taking out this part here. This part I'm gonna take out. You don't want the breadfruit to mash up. You want it to it's solid when you cut it up. Ouch, it's hot, guys. Telling you it's hot. Do the same for this side. You take out this spot, this little spot, you're gonna take it out. You don't want it in the breadfruit. Ouch, it's hot. Hi. See? Now I'm gonna show you how I cut up the bread in slices. I'm gonna slice it up now, guys. Slice it up like this. I don't want it to break up. I want it to firm when I slice it up. I don't want to break up in pieces. Hey, see that part? Look like you want to break up. Ah, yeah. Wow, wow. That piece, wow. You see that piece break up, guys? Oh my God. This is what I didn't want. I don't like when I roast my breadfruit, it break up in pieces. I want it to break. I want it to be sliced whole, you know. I want it to come out like this. But because it is properly cooked, I we expect that so the breadfruit can break up. Yes, I'm not gonna cut up this any finer. So still have some more here. I think we need to get also. I'm not wasting any breadfruit. This part can fry also. Take out this part out of the breadfruit. Some parts still missing. Alright. I think if I cut it up big, it won't break up. When I cut it up big, it won't break up in pieces like that. So let me cut it up big. This part is gonna be, this is not a yellow heart breadfruit. The yellow heart breadfruit is the best breadfruit. Nice seeing you, Ryan Gibson. Yes, nice seeing you. You see, this breadfruit is, you can roast, but the yellow heart breadfruit is the best breadfruit to roast. You see, the yellow heart breadfruit, when you taste it, it's sweet. It have a sweetish taste. That's the best breadfruit to roast, the yellow heart breadfruit. It have a sweetish taste. This one is fresh. This is gonna break up in pieces. You can't help this one. It's gonna break up. So let me show you guys. Let me show you how it look, guys, when I cut it up. See? Now I'm gonna fry it. I'm gonna fry it, guys. I could have eaten it like this. I could have eaten it like this, guys. I could have eaten it like this. But I feel like I want some fried red fruit today. Some fried red fruit. I prefer some fried. Sometimes I can't eat it like that. When I'm looking after ackee and saltfish, I just eat it like that. But when I'm looking after calaloo, and saltfish, I'm gonna fry it. But let me get rid of the skin first, guys. Let me clean up here first because the kitchen is the sink is untidy with the skin of the breadfruit. So let me clean it up first, and then gosh. Let me clean this area first so I get more space in the kitchen. And so I'm cleaning the area first so I get some more space because I don't have a very big kitchen, guys. And as you can see, I don't have a very big kitchen, so I have to clean up as I go along so I can get more space in the kitchen. So guys, what is happening right here? So the next thing I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna wash out the frying pan that I'm gonna use to fry the breadfruit. So I'm gonna wash this frying pan. Yeah, I'm washing the frying pan. Washing up the frying pan, please. Put it on the fire and get my oil. So what I do when I'm roasting my breadfruit, I need to add a little salt to it. Yes, I'm gonna put salt on it. So I'm gonna get um a little container with just a little salt on it, guys. Because when you fry the breadfruit, just like when you fry plantain chip, you put a little salt on it. So this is my salt, not much salt on the breadfruit because the calaloo having salt already, but you can't fry the breadfruit without sprinkling little salt over each slices and put it in the frying pan to fry. So getting my oil in the meantime, guys. Getting my oil in the meantime. I could, you see, this is how this breadfruit is. I could have eat it with the calaloo, because some Jamaicans do that, but some people like the breadfruit, their breadfruit to be fried. Some people just like it when it does boil and eat, just roast and just peel and eat like that. And some people like when you roast it, then you fry it. So, yes, 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 it's good food, good food. So let me see if this frying pan. Right. Throw my oil because the breadfruit suck up a lot of oil. The breadfruit take up a lot of oil. So this is what I do, guys. Let me let me let me put the salt right here. I need some more space. So anyway, so I try, and that is why I don't like when my breadfruit break up in pieces. I like to have it sliced and whole. I don't like to see it break up like that. I like to put it in the frying pan like this, so it come out whole. So this is what I do with the salt. Take the salt, see, get the salt, get a bit of the salt, and line the breadfruit like this. See, this start to break apart already. Alright. Then I put it in the frying pan. Sprinkle a little salt on it. Salt I'm using. Any Jamaican in the house know how to do this? Ouch! My breadfruit is breaking up. Any Jamaicans? Oh my god. Anyway, what can I do? I can't help it. It's gonna break up sometimes. It's gonna break up. Guys, any Jamaican in the house, tell me how you don't get your breadfruit break up. You get your breadfruit break up when you cut it up. Tell me how you do it. What skill you use. Because the breadfruit is breaking up like this. Guys, it tastes so good when you put the salt on it. I remember the breadfruit is cooked already, So it's not cooking the breadfruit. I just want the breadfruit to get that golden look, that golden, look. Because the breadfruit is already cooked, so it's not cooking, I'm cooking it. Just that crispy, golden look I want the breadfruit to get. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It needs more oil, guys. I tell you, these breadfruit, these breadfruit suck up a lot of oil. I need to put more oil in the pot. See there? Oh my god. Need to throw more oil in the pot. I don't want it to burn. I want it to have, this can see a little, that brown look, crispy look. I like the breadfruit to crispy, you know. So this is how meantime, let me get some more salt and add to these. Can take out some of these out of the pot and put in others in there. Don't want it to burn up. Don't want it to burn, guys. So I have to be very to be focusing because I don't want it to burn. See if I can take us. Oh. See, I'm trying to make sure the breadfruit is not burned, guys. Don't want no burn breadfruit here. So I am going to because I'm sweating. See how sweating I am in this kitchen. Yes, guys, it's very hot. The time is very hot. See how it come out? See? Very crispy. Don't want it burn up. This one look like you want burn already, guys. Oh my god. Everything. Everything going in there. Not leaving out anything. Ay. What? This one. Oh my god. Don't want it to burn. These things easy to burn, you know. Watch it properly, guys. Don't watch it properly, it will burn. Alright, out you go. It easily burn if you don't watch it. And you don't want this oil splash up on me and burn me in the kitchen. In Jesus' name, I don't want that to happen to me. So because I don't want it to burn, most of the breadfruit break up. Only a few of them remain. But that is okay. It's all going down in one place. So let me show you how it look. Golden brown. Let me see if I can turn this over. So give you a good look at what it looks like. See if I achieve the purpose I want it to look. Did I get that achieve that purpose of golden brown? Let me see if I get that purpose of golden brown. A little here and there, but let me show you how it looks, guys. This is the breadfruit. Maybe I put a little more salt, add a little more salt over it. You know, you get crispy. This is how it look, guys. That's the golden brown I wanted to look, the roast breadfruit. So you see from scratch what I did, guys. Look at that. Look how golden brown it look like. And very crispy. The salt, it's like when you eat banana chips and you get that crispy taste. So is the breadfruit. When you fry it and you put the salt on it, you give it, but you don't put too much salt on it, you know, because this as really has enough salt. This calaloo with saltfish have enough salt. So this is what. And then guess what? Because the time is so hot, guys, I am not gonna make any tea. I'm gonna make a glass of lemonade. So you see, I have to be washing up these plates as I go along because I don't have enough space. Washing up as I go along, making sure the kitchen, the plates are clean. So I get more space in the kitchen, guys. Let me turn back this. Turn back this to where I am. Yes. So I'm gonna make some lemonade. I'm gonna make some lemonade, guys. I'm just trying to see if I get rid of some of these things in the kitchen. I need more space in the kitchen, guys. So that is what I'm doing, cleaning up the place so I can get some more space. And I'm gonna look after some lemonade. The kitchen is too, the time is too hot for tea, guys. But before I do that, I want to use the mop, the broom, and sweep out these things in the kitchen, guys. Let me do something here. Oh my god. So I'm mopping out because some of the things mess up the floor. I'm gonna sweep it out, guys. I don't like to see a messy kitchen. It's one of the most uncomfortable things to be in a messy kitchen. And that's some things spill on the ground. And I'm dealing with it right now. you know. What you need to do, tidy up as you go along. This is what I'm doing, guys. Bear with me. Let me show you what I'm doing here. The meantime, until let me just clean up this place, because I cannot work, I cannot cook, I cannot survive if the kitchen, if the floor is spilled, a lot of things spill on the floor, if the cupboard and the plates are not, the plate and the utensils and the pots are dirty. No, not me. That irritates me a lot, guys. Get rid of this thing out of the way. It is so annoying. So annoying when you have dirty plates, guys. No, no, sir. I can't do that. I have to clean up. This is a way you get rid of all kind of insect and things in your house when you clean up. You don't harbor them in your house. So that's feel a little better. That's a little better now, guys. So as I said, the time is too hot for tea. The time is too hot for tea now, so I'm gonna make some lemonade. I'm gonna make some lemonade. Cold water. Get some more water. So I have my lemonade extract here. This is lemonade juice. Fresh lemonade juice. When I'm making lemonade juice, I just pour some of this lemonade in it. So this is just lemon juice. It's not sweet, it's just pure lemon. Pure lemon. And it's very strong. Get my sugar. This is my sugar jar. Don't want too much sugar. See if I can get some ice. See if I can get some ice, guys. So let me put this right here. In the meantime, this is my ice tray, guys. My ice tray. Yes, this is my ice tray. Let me see if I can get my ice from it. Just a little bit of ice. Ice, guys. Ice. Yes, because the time is hot, I need a lot of icy. Okay. The lemon strong, you know? The lemon strong, guys. I'm making lemon juice. Time is too hot. Nothing beats a refreshing lemon juice. Lemonade. Please, guys, if you have not subscribed, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I'm making a cold glass of lemonade. Cold glass of lemonade, guys. That's what I'm making. Lemonade. How long ago have you eaten? Drink some lemonade. How long ago was that? Guys? Especially when the time is so hot, it's good to have a cold glass of lemonade. I'm going to put some water in this and put it in the fridge to make ice. This This is my ice cubes, ice jar that I use to make ice. This is where that I use to make my ice cubes. When I put it back in the freezer, guys, this come with the fridge. This ice cube, it came with the fridge. So as you see, I need to put some of these. I'm not gonna eat all of these breadfruit. I'm gonna put some of the breadfruit away. So if I can show you guys what I'm doing. I'm not gonna eat all of the breadfruit. So I'm gonna put some of these breadfruit away, maybe for later. So maybe I can carry some to work tomorrow. So I can carry some of them to work with me tomorrow. Guys, I'm telling you, the salt on it tastes so good. It's not too much salt, guys. It is so crunchy and nice. Just picture banana. Just picture the banana chips. So now, this is, I'm gonna give you a showdown of how my everything look. What I have for breakfast. Let me make sure my presentation is up as usual, guys. Presentation of the food must look good. So presentation is a must for me, guys. Presentation is a must for me. I can't show you the food and my presentation is all over the place. No. Yes. Presentation is a must. So how do I do this? How do I give my presentation a good turnout, a good look? How do I do it? You see, when you work in the hotels, when you work in the hotel, you have to, and you present the food to the customers, the presentation must look good. When I go to restaurants and see them make the presentation of food, I love it because I say to myself, you know, That is what I need to do to make my food presentable. So all these little pieces, I'm gonna take them out. These little, so that the food can have a good presentation, guys. I'm gonna take them out and eat them one side because they are messing up my presentation. They're messing up my presentation, guys. Go, here comes, yes, Jesus comes. I don't know. Let me show you. Because, guys, you like to see my presentation. You like to see my presentation. So, let me show you. This is it, guys. And this is my lemonade. And let me get a good view. So that is my, you see my breadfruit, roast breadfruit. I roast it, then I cut it up and I fry it with some salt to eat slices, and I fry it and it's crispy. You know, when you look after banana chips, it is banana chips. That's that's the breadfruit, and when you put the salt on it, when you fry it with my calaloo and saltfish and carrot. That is my breakfast with a cup of cold icy lemonade. Because, guys, guess what? The time is so hot in Jamaica. So this is what I'm having for breakfast, guys. And not to mention, I have some mango smoothie to make after this. I'm gonna make some mango smoothie after I finish eating. I don't want the food to get cold. So this is it. Let me tell you, when you look at the Ackee saltfish with it, wow. Ackee saltfish, Jamaica's national dish. But I was searching for ackee and I couldn't get no ackee. I don't know if ackee is scarce because ackee have a season. Every fruit, every plant, every fruit have a season. You know? So crunchy, guys. Some people add more salt, but you guys try this. You see? You can follow this video and try it. There's bone in the saltfish. You have to make sure the saltfish down the bone and pick out the bone out of the saltfish. See? This is how it look golden brown. Golden brown. And the salt inside of the inside of it is not oily. It's all dry. It's not oily. So I'll show you how I roast my breadfruit. I roast it. I tell you how I cut up the breadfruit. I get the bottom of the breadfruit and I mark an X at the bottom of the breadfruit. Cut it with a knife and an X. I show you how I put it on the fire and turn that part of the breadfruit that I cut at the bottom, so the heat go in there and and the breadfruit roast, and I turn the breadfruit over on each side until you see all of the breadfruit covered, it's black all over, it's roast all over. Then I use the knife to put into the bottom part that I cut off the breadfruit, and when the knife goes in and if the knife come out clean, that means that the breadfruit is cooked. If you put the knife in the breadfruit and you have to force the knife to go down in the breadfruit, that means it's not cooked properly. It is not cooked properly. You see, guys, just teaching you some tricks and trade. You see that? It's just crispy and nice, well cooked. And show you how I did my calaloo, or I cook my calaloo, and I make my lemonade. See my glass of lemonade here. And I have some more in this container. Eating healthy. Vegetable is good. This vegetable calaloo is good. Calaloo gives you iron. So if you're anemic, if you're a person that is anemic, lack of iron, or if you need more iron in your body, then you eat a lot of calaloo. Or they call it in Africa skumawiki. I don't know what they call calaloo. This type of vegetable, I don't know what it called in your country. I'm not gonna put no more salt on it. I'm not gonna put no more salt on it. Some people put more salt on the breadfruit, but I'm not going to do it because I'm trying to eat healthy. The saltfish, the calaloo have saltfish in there, and the saltfish is salt, have salt in there, so I don't need to put no more salt on the breadfruit. So this is all Jamaican style cooking. All Jamaican style cooking, guys. The time is so hot, guys. Please like, subscribe if you can. If you think you learn anything from this video, please like and subscribe. If you think you learn anything from this YouTube channel, please give the video a like and please subscribe. Thank you for all the effort that I put in, guys. Please, to show you how I look after it, please subscribe. All I want to do is just drink this juice, this lemonade juice. All I want to do. I'm so hot, guys. No. Mm. So refreshing. I am so hot. Guys, standing up in this kitchen, in this heat, boiling sun, the boiling heat is not easy. It's not easy, guys. Nowadays I do nowadays I do more drinking than eating. The time is really hot, especially the nights. The other day my fan break up. I don't know what happened to my fan. It stopped work. I have to get a new fan now, guys. And the night is so hot. I have to go. I can't make it. And summer is approaching. It's the worst time. It's the worst time in Jamaica for your fan if you don't have AC. For those of you who don't have AC and a fan you use, it's the worst time in Jamaica for your fan to mash up and stop working when it come on to summer. Hmm. All along the fan was working. And it's approached summer, I don't know. Guys, I'm not eating all of the breadfruit. I left some of the breadfruit for to carry to work for breakfast tomorrow. So I'm left some of the breadfruit. I'm gonna carry that breadfruit for to work. So when I'm eating some of the breadfruit and the calaloo, I'm gonna carry to work tomorrow for my breakfast. So I didn't eat up all of the breadfruit and the calaloo. I still have some of the stew peas and the white rice that I look after the other day. I still have some of that. That later on I'm gonna look after it for dinner. I'm just gonna hot it up. It's in the fridge. So for dinner, I still have some leftover stew peas that I look after and white rice. That's what I'm gonna eat later for dinner. But right now, I am full. Mm. Mm-mm. I can't go no more. I'm gonna put back this. I'm full. Can't eat no more. The breadfruit is the breadfruit is filling. It fills your stomach. You see that, guys? My plate is empty. That is how the breakfast is good. But I feel to drink some more juice. Oh my god, the time is so hot. Mm. No joke, guys. No joke. Let me get to where I was gonna look after the smoothie. This mango smoothie. I look after some smoothie with this. So guys, bear me. I promise you that I'm gonna look after this smoothie. Yes, guys. So mm, let me show you the way I am so full. Mm, it's no joke, guys. Ugh, the way, but I promise you that I'm gonna look after this smoothie. So this is the little blender that I have. This blender I bought to look after my smoothie. This portable blender. I take care of it, guys. I take care of it. As soon as I finish with it, you know, guys, Hamilton blender. Hamilton Beach blender is one of the best blender I know. They are very strong. These name brand blenders, Hamilton Beach blender, are portable blenders. They are the best. They are good. guys can see what I'm doing here. So this is my mango. I'm going to put the mango in here. I'm going to put my strawberry milk in there so you get a strawberry taste. So this what I'm looking for is not for now, you know guys, it's for later, maybe for supper. This smoothie maybe it's for supper, you know. The chai seed. Gonna put my chai seed, guys. Chai seed. Very good. Here they look here. Chai seed. I'm gonna get some spice, some cinnamon. I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon. The last time I did this, I forgot to put the cinnamon in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon because I don't have any vanilla. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon in it. Yes, because it's not much I'm looking after. Yeah, I'm not looking for a whole family, it's just for myself. Yes, guys. And I guess I'm gonna put a little tip of water because I want. I feel like. Did I see a lizard passing by? Let me see if I see a lizard passing by. I don't want these lizard in this house. Let me see if I see is a lizard that sees roam in this place. I don't want it. No lizard around here in the name of Jesus. I don't want you in the house. I don't want you to come around. Me and these lizards is no friend. I don't want none of them here. Alright. Guys, I thought it was a lizard I see. I have to go around there to run it because I don't want, because when they come in the house, you know, it's the hardest thing for you to get rid of these lizards when they come in the house. It's the hardest thing for you, especially there's a lizard they call croaking lizard. That's the most, that is the most dreaded lizard. chai seed. I want the chai seed to be properly grind. See guys, I didn't have to put any I didn't have to put any sugar or anything in there. Just natural. Just the mango alone sweeten it. Didn't put no sugar. I think it is. Let me show you this guys. I wash out. Let me wash out. Let me wash out my spoon guys. Look at this. This is how your smoothie supposed to thick. No weak smoothie around here. No weak. This is how my mango strawberry smoothie look like. So I use the mango and the strawberry powder with some chai seed and some cinnamon. Didn't add any sugar or anything in there. So I'm gonna wash this out and put it in here. So I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna put this in the freezer for later, guys. Later, when I'm relaxing, I might be watching a movie. I can drink this smoothie. Not now. My belly is full. So I'm just showing you guys how I spend my daily. This is just my daily life, guys. Giving you a glimpse into my daily life. Sometimes on Friday I'm praising and worshiping, having my devotion. Sometimes I'm in the backyard washing. I'm not gonna do any laundry today. And sometimes I am just relaxing at home. Sometimes I am just going on an adventure. Last week I was up by Hope Garden showing you nature, and then in the evening I was at this festival song concert. And sometimes I'm just at home washing, showing you my daily life. I'm in the kitchen doing regular videos. Sometimes in the mornings I show you how I get ready for work, get ready for church. I just show every aspect. Sometimes I just feel like I just come up here and give you a little word of inspiration. This is just what the channel is all about, guys. This is just what the channel is all about. So please, so you see that this is too full. Let me throw back some. It's too full. See? This is gonna go in the fridge, in the freezer, to get cool. Yeah. So this is just a part of my daily life, guys. So I have a little bit in here. What do I do with this little bit in here? See? Not gonna waste it. So natural. I didn't put no sugar in there. It's just the the mango is sweetened, and that's the strawberry milk in there. I'm not gonna waste anything, guys. Ouch! Every time I do that, I forgot I'm not supposed to do that. Every time I forgot I can't turn it down, it's gonna throw away on the ground. Every time I forgot to, it's the same thing happen over and over, guys. So what do I do? I'm not wasting anything. No, the next thing I do, I put away this. I wash it and put it up because it's very useful, and I don't want it to fall on the ground and break because I want it. It's a very expensive one. It's very expensive, and I want to keep it as long as possible so I can make much more smoothie and natural juice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash it out. Oh my god. Guys, my stomach is full, but I'm giving God thanks, you know. So I'm washing out. Yes, I wash it out so it can, you know, clean it up properly. So make sure it's well clean. You have to make sure you clean these things properly and keep them because they are very expensive, but they are strong. They are very good name brand, and name brand things are expensive, but they serve you a long time. I remember I bought one of them from a Chinese store, and when I went home to juice it something, when I put in the thing, when I plug it in, it couldn't even move. It could even move about one from a China one, just a cheap one. And I said the next time I bought one, I'm gonna save the money, and the next time I bought, I'm just gonna buy a good one and done. And I don't have any regret. No chip off, no chip off in Jesus' name. So this is how I make sure I clean my blender after using it. This is how I clean it. I make sure I wipe down inside so no dirt or no water no go down in it. So this is how I clean it. So sometimes you wonder why your blender mash up because when you use it, the water go down inside of the meter and burn it. So you need to clean it properly, guys. So what I do, I look if there's any water, any spill. Make sure wipe it off properly. Make sure no water don't go down in this part. Messing up the meat of it. And then Then the next thing I do, I am cleaning this properly. You have to take care of things. These things are expensive to buy and you want to have them to use another time. See how clean I do it clean? If you don't take care of things, you won't have them to use. If you want them to last longer, just as if you want to keep healthy, you take care of body. So if you want things to last you long, take care of them. Mm. You see? And I still make it stay in the box, guys. I still let it stay in the box because I don't have the space to put it. So I still let it stay in the box. It's safe in the box so it won't drop and break. It won't drop and break, guys. Just like brand new. The instructions, yes. It served me well, so I have to serve it well. Oh my God. So let me wash up these few plates here. Put these clothes in here. Let me wash up these few plates. So I'm washing up my plate, guys. So finish cooking, tidying up my kitchen. I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. What I'm going to do now. I don't know if you can see outside. This is what I'm going to show you guys. Maybe I need to go further out. I'm going to show you something. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You don't know when you come out of your house where you can step in or you can pick up and you live among people, you don't know what they can do. Wash off your surroundings. Wash off your surroundings. You don't know you can step into. What kind of trap set for you? You don't know what is there for you. Devil's a liar. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Always on the lookout. Oh, yeah. Always be vigilant and be wise. Like the devil, your adversary, is moving like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. So you, what am I doing? I'm wiping down this face, guys. That's what I'm doing. Cleaning down the floor. Where's all of this rubbish coming from? Where's all of this coming from? My. Oh my Lord. So guys, what am I doing? I'm cleaning down. Oh Lord, guys, I'm sweet cleaning up the place. That's what I'm doing, guys. Cleaning up. Yes. Cleaning the bedroom. Cleaning. Oh my God. Not an easy road. He who feels it knows. It's not an easy road. None of them see the glimmer and no see the goal. It's not an easy road. It's none of them see the glimmer and no see the goal. Not an easy road. say me take them and then think about the rose. It's not an easy road. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Some of them see the glimmer and I know say I know that the rose. Me see the glimmer and then think about the rose. He who feels it knows. Ah, yeah, yeah. This is it, guys. He who feels it knows. He who feels it knows. It's hot. Very, very hot out. This is hot, guys. I'm hot. Yeah, I'm hot. Don't joke about it. I have to be drinking a lot of water. That's the way I can get myself cool is drinking a lot of water. So I show you my daily lifestyle, guys. Show you how I was cooking in the kitchen. Finish cooking. Do some housework around the place. Wipe down the fridge. Clean up my fridge. Clean my house. Wash my plates. Didn't do any laundry. Didn't do any laundry this week. Sometimes I don't do any laundry. Not in the mood to do any laundry. So guys, oh my lord. It's now, what time is it? Guys, let me tell you something. Let me sit down and have a little talk with you. Oh my lord, I am so hot. I've been up from about, let me see, for some minutes to 10, let me see, 10, 11, 12, 1. About 4 hours now I've been on the live, guys. And I'm gonna end the live, but I want to say thanks to Raymond Gibson dash W8O, that's at Raymond Gibson dash W8P. Thank you for joining, and yes, the food was delicious, and the smoothie was delicious also. I want to thank Flexi Chin from Vietnam. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but you understand. Yes, and thanks. I know who you are. You normally show up, and thanks for joining and stopping by. I appreciate it very much. And I want to say, who else did I have on the live here? The first person this morning was at star underscore only YT. Yes, hi, I'm doing well, and I hope you are doing well, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day, whatever time, wherever you are, whether it is in the morning, afternoon, evening, night, or noon, and whatever depends on your time zone and the country in which you are. Just want to say thanks, and I'm tired, guys, as you can see. I'm gonna see if I can have a bath because I'm sweating and my fan is not working, and it is summer now in Jamaica. So can you imagine, you don't have AC in your house, you don't have fan, and you're living in a tropical country like Jamaica and it is summer. My God, you know how that goes. So guys, I'm gonna hang up for now and say bye bye. It's nearly 4 hours or more I've been on the live with you guys, showing you something, always teaching you something, teaching you how to look after breadfruit, roast breadfruit, and fry it, and look after um calaloo with saltfish, so guess you can learn from that experience and try it yourself. So guys, thank you all. I appreciate you guys all very much, and I don't take it for granted that you could stop by your busy time and to be here. And this is one person that is very appreciative of you stopping by. And guys, if I wasn't tired, I would have you here with me for another hour or so, but look at me, sweating. You see that, guys? Sweating. to show you how hot and miserable I am right now. So bye bye guys. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and be good, and have a, if I don't see you for until if I don't see you so till the next live, just enjoy your day, enjoy yourself, and don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody make you believe that you're worse than anybody else. Don't let people make you feel down and hate yourself. Love yourself despite who you are, despite how you look and where your circumstances and where you're coming from. Life goes on. Life don't remain constant. Life changes, and so do people change, and so do people's circumstances change. That's why we don't need to look down on others, because we can be down today, but in the next few years we're up, and those that are up because of pride, they can fall down. But it teaches us to be humble in everything. Every stage of life we need to be humble, because it is through the grace of God that we have what we have. It is through the grace of God that we are who we are. And it is through the grace of God that we are alive and we are in good health. We can eat, we can sleep, we can have good health, and we can be protected. So all praises and all boastfulness must not come to us, but to the God that gave us everything. So guys, this is my little end of inspiration for you guys. Take care, love you, and bye bye, bye bye, bye.